Staring at the screen, the colors spin. Just a wait screen, where do I begin? This isn't a show, it's just a delay. Still here you are, you decided to stay. It's not a movie, ain't no special guest, just a wait screen, not the very best. Yet you're glued, anticipation's high for the stream to start. Oh my, oh my, oh my. Yes, it's late, we'll be starting soon. In this digital world we croon for the content we've yet to see. On a wait screen, stuck in reverie. Don't you worry, soon it will commence. Right now you're here at my expense. Just a teaser, a colorful jest. It's a wait screen, you know the rest. Patience is a virtue, they say, but this wait screen's making you sway to a tune only time can keep. As you watch, half awake, half asleep. Oh, the seconds tick, but the fun's on hold. The wait screen's tale is getting old. But just hang tight, don't click away. The show will start, come what may. Don't you worry, soon it will commence. Right now you're here at my expense for the content we've yet to see. On a wait screen, stuck in reverie. Don't you worry, soon it will commence. Right now you're here at my expense. Just a teaser, a colorful jest. It's a wait screen, you know the rest. Don't you worry, soon it will commence. Right now you're here at my expense. Just a teaser, a colorful jest. It's a wait screen, you know the rest. Patience is a virtue, so they say, but this wait screen's making you sway to a tune only time can keep. As you watch, half awake, half asleep. Oh, the seconds tick, but the fun's on hold. The wait screen's tale is getting old. But just hang tight, don't click away. The show will start, come what may. Wait screen's tale is getting old. But just hang tight, don't click away. The show will start, come what may. Staring at the screen, the colors spin. Just a wait screen, where do I begin? This isn't a show, it's just a delay. Still here you are, you decided to stay. It's not a movie, ain't no special guest. Just a wait screen, not the very best. Yet you're glued, anticipation's high for Groom to start. Oh my, yes, this wait screen will be starting late. In this digital world that we create for the content we've yet to see. On a wait screen, stuck in reverie. Don't you worry, soon it will commence. Right now you're here at my expense. Just a teaser, a colorful jest. It's a wait screen, you know the rest.
Terrible.
Made throw his hat.
I did. Welcome to
Hi.
a poorly camera position mob rules for me.
Oh,
You're going to see
Did I move you again? Jesus.
the cutoff of my microphone, my enormous
What?
skull.
There we go.
What is going on? We're just going through the sets here.
What is even happening?
Listen, it's been a while
Way to
since I've
start the
been here.
show.
Yeah.
I just want to say, guys, I was so scared. I've been here the entirety of the last 2 weeks.
Bullshit.
No one let. Why are you moving me?
Because your head's too big.
Okay, I'm just gonna get.
No!
Now everyone knows that I'm not actually
No.
in the room with you guys.
Come on, man.
It's just.
Your thing is off. What is going on over there, John?
He's
Why is it
angry.
off?
No.
Whoa! Don't do that. Was
He's
that a
angry.
cloaking device?
He's
I
angry.
did miss this. I'm gonna be real with you. I haven't really had Warhammer mojo the past couple weeks, and I was just kind of sad about the whole thing. I didn't really feel like recording because you know what is amazing and no one else does is record a poor Warhammer podcast when they don't really care a whole ton about Warhammer.
Oh. I care
But-
a whole bunch.
I'm reinvigorated. I'm rejuvenated. I apparently have multiple microphones on the go here. Fix this. This is a byproduct. I like this.
You are
This-
a
that's-
multiple microphone kind of a guy.
Yeah, we're gonna go this way here, or is it this way? Hello? Oh, there we go. Okay. So we're gonna switch to this one for a little bit, so I can my enormous head can hold a tiny microphone, and this is the gimmick we're going with right now. 'Cause
Okay.
then I can go further back and not have an enormous skull. God, I love
That is not true.
it's perspective.
You
It's
still
perspective.
have an enormous skull, though. I mean, like, let's be clear.
Oh, thank you so much.
You're
Um,
welcome.
But just some things to touch on. But before we hit 40K, I started teaching my son Pokemon. That's been
Wow.
difficult. Because something I've learned about myself while doing that is that the urge to curb stomp is just really fucking strong. Where it didn't go well. So I had to pull back a little bit there. And then I re-signed up for the local stores league here. So I have another bunch of games going.
Mhm.
Nice.
Dickie, what are you pulling up here? I have a
What am I
round one
pulling up?
loss because I thought I had it buy, but then someone else joined up. And I ignored Discord for a week, so I didn't see their message. Oh, I'm John, by the way. Joined as always by
Danny?
and
Dickie. Clearly Dickie.
Dickie. We're all back. It's a very loose feel. I have a sort of idea what we're going to cover here.
Yep.
But we're going there. Before we still
Very
get
loose
going, though,
couple. Yeah.
as I was talking, Dickie very rudely started pulling up and cropping an image in the background. So let's pull that shit back up right away so we can figure out what's going on here. What's this?
Well, I since you had no plans for the show, you probably didn't write anything because I know you. I
Didn't.
wanted to go through WTC and kind of Canada's run through the event.
Yeah, well, I just wanted to say Dickie knows I didn't have anything planned when I show up with no last minute requests, additions, or
Oh yeah,
or
I know
things like
that.
that.
I'm in.
Yeah.
I'm in great.
He's like, oh no. Pop in my hand mic here. Let me just. There we go. That's my MSR.
Yeah, it's really nice to
Wow.
listen to.
That's good. But before we get to Dickie,
Yeah.
I did play a game of Warhammer for the first time since Tacoma. I took a little bit of a break. I just took my Tacoma list. Danny, do you want to know why I just took my Tacoma list with no changes?
Because it was on your tray.
Because it was all on my tray and ready to go.
I was gonna also say lazy.
Yep. I mean, they're both correct answers. I
Yeah,
mean,
they're
you
both
guys are beautiful, smart people.
Yeah.
And that is exactly correct. And I played my first game this weekend against a guy who was playing Space Wolves. Man, they punch a lot.
Yeah.
And I punch a lot too. So it was fun. It was a it was close until it wasn't. I kind of get what people are saying about challenger cards now, where I went second and like turn 4 I was 6 points behind, and then by the end of turn 5 I was 20 points ahead. I understand the kind of the questions about challenger cards now.
Yeah.
But it was great. It was a good time. I got to crush that man's dreams when he showed up with a rhino and no non-tacticus marines,
Oh,
by saying, what's going on in the rhino there, bud?
that's
And then we reminisced about the sadness of rhinos going away.
Well, I mean, you can play CSM, and rhinos are living strong.
Yeah, he's a degenerate furry playing Space Wolves, though. Oh,
Yeah.
oh, Daddy. That's
Why
a
are
mouth twitch if ever
What
I've
do you
seen
mean-
one.
What do you mean rhinos are going away?
Oh, for Space Marine lists. Like, well, what are you putting in them?
Like
Vanguard
anything?
Vets.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, jump packless ones, though, right?
Yeah. They can't have a jump pack.
Dude, can they not hold Primaris models?
Nope.
No.
Oh, okay.
It can't hold anything with a Tacticus keyword.
Hmm.
Oh, unless that Tacticus model is attached to a unit that is not Tacticus. So, like, a character can go in if he's with his little baby bros. I have 2 beautiful 30k rhinos that I assembled for Death Company before I actually read my rules, and then realized I couldn't do that. So that's why I started at a Imperial Agents list, so I could use 2 rhinos.
Nice.
The entirety of my story. Danny, you want to catch us up in your 40k goings-ons?
I played a game with Votan. It was pretty mismatched.
Did you use new rule Votan?
Yeah, I used the new rules.
Oh yeah, how did it feel?
It felt okay. I was trying the scouting detachment.
Mhm.
And yeah, not having any Thunderkin and my opponent bringing like 3 heavy vehicles, 2 Land Raider Crusaders and a Repulsor Executioner was pretty impossible for me to crack, or at least fast enough that I could actually kill the stuff inside before it just got in something else or in a piece of terrain.
Just
So yeah.
For my benefit here,
Hmm.
did your opponent know your list before you started playing?
Yeah, because I mean,
Oh, I'm sorry. That was random noise towards your opponent for no reason that came out of nowhere.
look, like I sent it ahead of time because it's a book that's not out yet, and I wanted to make sure everything was out. You know, like, hey, look this over and make sure that this isn't weird or whatever, and we can try and play this.
Yeah.
So it was nice of him to let me play a list that wasn't quite out yet. But yeah, I learned a couple of things. I saw the issues with the army. I saw the stuff that was probably pretty good with the army. Yeah, and it was just kind of like 2 interactions. Black Templars have a lot of really good, like Eldar do, of ways of getting back inside of vehicles at like out of activation.
The
Like,
most annoying rule.
yeah, it is what it is. It look, it makes like units with transports good. So you can't. I don't know if you can really get mad at it too much.
I can when I can't do it. Well, I can do it, I guess, with the redemption. Okay, never mind. I'm not mad at it anymore.
Anyway, so yeah, it was good. Fun game. We didn't finish at like turn 4. I was like, all right, well, let's shake hands, because I don't think I'm gonna score any more points. And the score at that point was like 68 to 70 or something in his favor. So he was gonna score like a whole round of primary and probably whatever secondaries for like no disadvantage because he has plenty of units and stuff left, and I was kind of down to some bikes and a couple squads of infantry, so it just wasn't a lot of stuff left.
From a sportsmanship, because I did this in the last turn of my game where I was reading board state, which I'm trying to do more. And all I had to do was move one model, a 3-inch move, onto an objective, and I won the game. By telling my opponent, hey, I know I've won by this, but Logan Grimnar has really pissed me off all game, so I'm going to kill him first. Even though, are you cool with that? And he's like, yeah, it's cool.
Yeah.
So it was like, no tactical advantage, but like, he annoyed me.
Did you kill him?
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Shot him in the face with a las cannon.
Whoa.
Nice.
Because he annoyed me. That's okay.
What Why did he annoy you? Just his existence?
I went into him like okay, so it was like Space Wolves versus Blood Angels. So and we were playing everyone in the middle pretty much. So by turn 2, like it was Sanguinary Guard and Death Company and Blade Guard and Blood Claws and Jump Back, like just this giant mosh pit in the center of the table.
Yeah.
And like whenever I swung into Logan, nothing happened. Like everything else, great. They blended stuff, but nothing happened to that guy.
Logan's pretty
And-
old, man. He's been around for a while. He knows what's up.
until I judiced him down to like his last wound, but then he was on that last wound for the majority of the game. And it just like Danny, have you ever had that situation where statistically there's no way that thing should be there? But it persists. It's annoying.
Yep. Well, what do you mean that thing shouldn't be there? You mean it should be dead based on math?
Based on averages. I mean, I know like LOL dice games and like all that other kind of stuff and probability goes out the window. But when you dedicate you've been on this podcast for like 10 years now. When you dedicate so much of your time and resources to something and it just gives you nothing back, it's really depressing. Yeah. That's all. But you were super hyped about it. So you feeling good about Votan? I know your army looked like sick on the tray where you had like a bajillion bikes.
I took 18 bikes. That was pretty cool because I have those, surprisingly. But yeah, it was fun to set up at least, and
Nice.
it'll be interesting to see. It'll be interesting to see like kind of what the meta list is, I guess.
Dude, that's like, the saddest story ever told. It's like, baby clothes never worn. Like, like the tiny sad stories.
Yeah.
Like when I asked you, did you enjoy play? Like your bikes looked fucking awesome. You're like, they were fun to set up. It's like
Yeah, I placed them on the board.
the most depressing description over Warhammer. It reminds me, I remember like forever ago when you took like Imperial Knights, and I was super excited because of Gellerpox infected. Like they all looked rad. They were all super well painted. Like I took my time on them, spending an hour on a fly model that looked great. And then you tabled me before I could put them in because I made a lot of errors. And you're like, sorry, man. Like, that's okay. They look pretty.
It's just that many large bases like that don't really interact very well with the way that we play tournaments.
Yeah.
Because of terrain. Because it needs like a lot of space to be able to set up the unit, and there's not really like any firing lines. So with Votan being a mostly shooting army, I see them probably being like worse than average on Games Workshop terrain. But maybe like if there was an assault focused way that they could play, which there's not, because their assault units are fucking bad. Except for like the Steeljack guys are like fine.
Yeah.
Zerker's
no good?
Dude, 20 points a model for a 1 wound, 5+ armor save, 4+ feel no pain model is like not good.
Yeah, 1 wound, 4 up, feel no pain is like, ooh. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's pretty bad.
But with the Votan bikes, is it like sort of a similar situation to the Space Marine bikes where like in theory, it's really cool to have, but just like impossible to move around the board?
No, like if there was like 25% less terrain on the table, they'd be really good. Plus, like now you have to keep the full 6-man unit wholly within 9 to like, because they have like the same kind of uppy downy that scouts do, or a little bit different, but pretty much the same. Where they get to go back into strategic reserve at the end of the assault phase if they're wholly within 9 inches of the table edge, and with 6 bikes, it's pretty like you're pretty limited on where you can go. And since a lot of the missions have that one small piece of terrain, like in the middle of the long edge, that kind of blocks a firing lane from one deployment zone to the other, and then also blocks. I mean, because there's other pieces of terrain there, it really blocks line of sight. I just don't see that unit having any kind of real firepower. I think it's like 3. You take 3, you never take 6 almost, because there's just not enough space.
You reminded me during my game. You know what I did for the first time ever?
What's that?
I uppy down eat scouts.
Oh, good. You got to do that. That's very important.
That 3-man scout unit, which was what was left, scored like 10 points by themselves in a turn or 2 turns. It was a thing of
Nice.
beauty
That's awesome.
because I got behind enemy lines. So I just I upbeat them because they were in the middle of nowhere, and then I got behind enemy lines, so I just downied them in the deployment zone.
And the fool did block out his deployment zone.
This was
Man, oh man,
this was like turn 4 of Space Wolves
What a
versus Blood
dumbo.
Angels.
what a dummy.
And then I pulled my secret mission for that turn, and it was be 18 inches away from everything. So I looked down like, cool, they're going to score that, and then upbeat them at the end of the turn, or end of his turn, and then my last turn, I just downied them on an objective, and I scored it at the end of the turn. It was just fuck. Like, why was I not doing that before? I was simply using them to deny people the fun of deploying outside of a deployment zone, and then having them instantly die. They're so much more useful than that.
Yeah, they're pretty good.
Terrible.
Pretty good.
But anyway, as
Yep.
fun as it is to hear about my mediating attempts to be okay at a Space Marine army, and Danny's actually really good, like vote analyst that he's working through the problems with and seeing them before anyone else would. Buddy, come on now, come on.
I mean, I think lots of people can see the problems, but hey, whatever.
No,
Like,
I don't think so. Look, in a world of Ray Charleses,
Oh,
Ian Elton John, they're both piano players.
okay.
nice.
Yeah. Dickie traveled across the ocean with a team of fine Canadian men to steal an award.
That's a very accurate way of saying what happened at WTC.
You heard about that, did you?
Oh, yeah. I mean, you deserve it for having a shit in a can for like.
So funny. So here's my funny stories. These are the funny stories before we talk about the event and the games. So they kept coming around asking people not to start fires.
What?
I guess people.
No, buddy, you can't move on from that point. We're not ready for the
sorry. Can you explain that a little bit more? Maybe?
Okay, so it was so hot and the sun was so strong that people were throwing their cigarette butts in like cans, and they were like literally like bursting into flames because of that. So that was a common thing.
The fact you provided no context, location, timing, or items.
I
we're
just want to
asking you
leave
about a Warhammer tournament you went to, supposedly probably indoors. Danny, I don't know about you, but I was confused why organizers would have to ask not to light a fire.
It was indoors adjacent. Like, it was in fact warmer in the venue that they had than it was outside. So if you wanted a break, you would just go into the beating sun to get your cool down break. Oh, the Europe is
Was
so
it
hot.
Team Canada's tactic to start small fires to put their opponents off their games?
Nice.
Well, no, none of us smoked.
Sponsored by whoever.
Literally, no Canadians smoked, so it was not our fault. But there was multiple fires that had to be put out, and apparently everything was fine. But they just wanted us to be aware of that.
I bet it was the French team.
Oh yeah,
almost certainly,
100%.
The same way accordion music plays whenever they walk by.
So you also talked about us stealing an award. Well, okay, so while yes, we did steal an award. Well,
my
when
friend,
they called us
my
up.
good friend here graduated law school, and I think he'll tell you, it doesn't matter. Like, it's what would the crime be here, Danny? Because even though they didn't mean to, they still received stolen goods.
Yeah, but I think it's a reasonable expectation they should know that these awards are never correct. So
yeah. So what happened was, and by the way, I want to say, like, I teared up. Like, I had tears in my eyes because I was so proud of everyone. I had no idea. Like, they basically, so Chris Haynes, the captain of Team Canada, basically has told me all year that this is his last year. He's retiring. Like, take your headcanon away. He has literally been saying this for the last 6 years. But anyway, we believed him this year. And then he told the people at the event that, hey, this is probably my last year and whatnot. Everyone's like, oh, so literally at the beginning of it, they go, we heard a rumor that this captain may not be around, and I'm looking around going, holy shit, are we gonna win like best best like fixer-upper team, basically. And I was like, okay, great.
Best everyone gets a medal.
Yeah. So they start like saying Chris's story. I'm like, oh man, is someone else like retiring at the end of this year? No, they call us up.
He grew up. Chris's
Could it be
story.
anyone else other
Yeah.
than him?
He
Like,
grew up on the other side of the tracks. His dad left
I'm
when he was
sitting there.
young.
I'm like tears in my eyes. I'm like, oh my god, this is amazing! Like, look at us. And then, yeah, I get back to Canada and I get a message. Oh, actually, we were third. I was like, god damn it.
I like that the mistake wasn't even that you missed by a couple points, and like there was just like a
No.
little last minute calculation. Like you guys missed by quite a bit.
Yeah. Well, we were the highest ranked team that had a big jump. Just I'm gonna live off that victory. And I'm not giving that thing back. That's mine now.
Let's ignore. Well, I like because you posted a picture on your guys' socials, which like you modified the printed award. You were
Yeah, we
given.
put third on it. Yeah.
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 Which I think is the best way to do it because you don't want to pay to ship that back.
We're not shipping that back. They
no,
can put that out
absolutely
again.
You know, but I mean, we buried the lead here a little bit. Team Canada did fucking awesome this year. Was the rumor I heard? Like, I don't know about you, Danny. Seems like taking 6 Lancers and preparing a weird slideshow has really worked out for you, Dickie. Oh,
what is like?
Very
Why did you
Very
turn?
powerful.
Like, what is here?
Oh, I unplugged this monitor for work. So because I want to use the wider one for work, not Cyberpunk.
A wider? That's an interesting. Okay. Anyway, let's see if I
make me erase the screen again.
John likes things wider. Dickie, you know that.
Okay.
It's a choditer.
Let me just
A monitor that's thicker than it is tall.
Yeah, no, I got it.
Because I said, don't know if you were right. I said a choditer because like it's a combo word of like chode and monitor.
We
Yeah, I put that over my face. I deserve
We
it.
all got it. Like, thank you.
Yeah, we didn't need you to like re-go over it. That was fun.
Because of the chode.
I'll tighten this up here. Our first round. So Thursday. I don't know if anyone. So I'll maybe go back in history. So
Yeah. Do you think they make a pencil dictator? It's like a really tall and thin monitor, or is that just a site? Well, anyway, sorry, Team Canada.
Jeez Louise.
Oh my God.
Anyway, so
Return for the illusion and then
yeah, thank you so much. For people that don't know, you actually played the first team game on Thursday night after this the singles. So I think the first game starts at like 5 something. And that's when our first game started. And our first team that we played was the beautiful, wonderful Wales. What a great team that was. Talking lots of smack, which was really nice. They were making fun of our Lancers, which was really funny. So,
did you win both the night games?
I believe we did.
Hilarious, very deserved.
Yep.
I didn't know that. I thought Austria was landlocked.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah. Why?
How did you play Wales?
Oh,
I see.
I got a button for this.
Oh yeah.
You can't beat them; they're endangered.
Oh.
Yeah, no kidding. I can't believe you beat the weakest state in the
They are the biggest though. So no, they were a delightful bunch. They're a country, Danny. I didn't know if you know that. I know American geography is not what it was.
I can't believe you beat the biggest state in the UK, like, or one of them. I mean, it's one of the largest states in the United Kingdom.
It is the third largest.
It's the third largest.
Just like we were the third most improved
out of 4.
That's cool.
Yeah.
So let's take the mystery away from team stuff. The event already happened. So the event starts. You have to put a defender down. The other team puts in a defender down, and then we put attackers into those defenders. So our first defender, for the most part, was John Winter Russell with Astra Militarum.
What makes him a great defender, or like blind pick? I would say.
He's got a really all-comers army. His guard list is very grindy, I would say. It only has 1 Dorn, but it has a ton of other troops and 1 Lehman Russ. So it can score just a ton of points. John Windsor Russell is probably one of the best, if not the best, guard player in the country at this kind of format. So he's kind of that guy that will always get points out of matches. And if he goes first in a favorable map, then he'll get better. The other great news is when you drop your player first as first defender, they most likely will have a table that they can use, which will be beneficial to them. So John went down first, and they gave us, I believe they gave us Chaos Knights.
I see that, yeah.
And I cannot remember. Oh, they gave us Astra Militarum as well.
Gareth Jones is almost an offensively stereotypical name, by the way.
It is, yeah. Kev Hughes as well. I'm a Hughes. Hughes, yeah.
Is it a Mark Hughes?
No, Kev Hughes. Kev. Okay, so his game went really well. Obviously, he got a 19. And from then on, we used Nick Blackburn as our second defender. So Nick won his game. He got 11 points out of that matchup. And so
I'm going to keep interrupting you here, Dickie. Is that because he has also sort of like an all-comers list, or he can handle most things, or what makes him a perfect like second defender?
Well, Leagues of Votan, the old version of Leagues of Votan, I guess, it had a whole bunch of like 2 hecatons, a whole bunch of berserkers, bikes, kind of very, very even keeled list. So
there's a mute button, Dickie.
Sorry, I was dying. He's really good into Knights.
For a second.
He's really good into Knights. He's really good into Necron. Like, he has a really good matchup, really good matrix into a lot of different lists. So that's why we used him as second defender.
Yes. No more questions.
Thanks, brother. I think the important things, like you said, our Lancers. How the heck did our Lancers do? Well, Francis Lalonde was playing a Chaos version of Lancers. So he had 2 Abominants, 3 Lancers. And then he had Nurglings, Beast, and Sloppity, the guy that makes you take a battle shock.
Yeah.
When you get near him. And then
yeah. Huh.
So he did really well. He played into Necrons, so it was a Wraith-heavy Necrons. And when we did our testing, we identified that Chaos Knights actually are really good into the Wraith Necrons because, quite honestly, they're super tall. So a lot of the time they can do the precision out of the character because they can look down on them. And then once the character's gone, the Necrons kind of just go away after a while. So, yeah.
Nice.
We did really well in this. We did really well in this round. The only draw we had was Tim Dietliff, who was playing Sisters. And you'll notice a running theme. We kind of missed the mark on our Sisters list. It was very shooty. We identified it as a good counter to Death Guard. Well, we were probably a bit wrong. So over the course of the event, we identified that it wasn't as good as we initially thought. So,
now, Dickie, before we started recording, you said it was something called a skill issue?
No, Tim's an amazing player. He's most known for playing Eldar, but we didn't really feel that Eldar was a great kind of pairing. We were worried. We didn't really cotton on to the whole Warhost list that we were seeing. That was very strong. If we would have got a hold of that, I think we'd probably go up another 2 places in the event for sure.
Yeah. Trying to justify your reward. I like it.
Yeah, I like it. Okay, round 2.
Boom. Who do you play round 2? What country?
Yeah.
Hong Kong.
Well,
are they a new team this year, or were they there last year?
Brian Spaken new. So they're they were the tier 4 team. So that means generally brand new team. They had some really crazy lists that we were not really super prepared for.
Are Hong Kong in your games? Are they like when you played like your little brother or a friend at a fighting game and you couldn't beat them because while you knew all the good combos and timing, they would just mash the buttons and you had no idea what the hell they were trying to do?
No, that wasn't it.
Do you need me to riff here? Daddy, let's riff for a couple minutes on this while Dickie drinks some water.
Thank you.
Maybe does a little bit of a vocal exercise.
New York. Yep.
It's pretty amazing that Dickie has been able to speak on this podcast for so long without having to seem like such an old man for even like a limited amount of time.
I tell you,
keep drinking, Dickie.
I'm so tired, Danny. I'm
this
so
week,
tired.
Lube up that O-ring, buddy.
Yep.
Fell asleep on this shoulder, woke up with this shoulder hurting. Hell yeah.
Yeah, buddy. That's getting old. Oh, Hong Kong. A delightful team. So this is our second game. So this would have been a Friday morning. We would have played them. Again, same story. We would have dropped John Winter Russell first. We wanted to get the Eldar list out of the pool because we had a lot of bad matchups into Eldar. Yeah.
Let me spit out. Quick question.
Yeah, man.
Are you like, no matter what, we're going to drop this first? Or do you look in the other team and try and maybe draw a bad list out? Like by putting out like little tempting, like Wile E. Coyote style, oh, look at this, come grab these things.
So I guess the general concept that we tend to use is we use our matrix to determine who should our first defender be and who should they pick. So if, for instance, in a Hong Kong scenario, we had a bad matrix or people had bad matrices into Eldar. So when we had the opportunity to take that Eldar list out of the mix, we jumped on it, right? And we'll when we go through Austria, we'll kind of talk about that a little more. But yeah, so our guard player has a very favorable game generally into Eldar, obviously noted by the 20-0. So he was like, we jumped on that immediately. We grabbed the Eldar off that list. And then again, our knight players. So you're noticing a trend. We definitely had Necrons figured out when it came to our knights.
The Death Guard game for the Chaos and looked close. 11-9.
Oh yeah, it was close. Yeah, so Death Guard is still really good. I know that's a shocker. I'm sure all you people that have been playing for the last 4 weeks have been like, how
I made fun of Mikey from Hellstone Wargaming for ruining the game by putting in a fake FAQ.
Yeah. Thanks, Mikey.
Yeah.
It was a hard game. So Francois did have a hard game into that. Those Terminators can just drop a knight pretty quickly. I think when I talked to Francois, he was pretty okay with the matchup. He wasn't overly pushing. He was kind of just taking it relaxed. We knew that kind of midway through, we knew that we had the win. A couple big scores came in early, so we identified that there's no need to over push. So when I went over to him, I was like, no, just relax. Just don't get your points. Don't kill yourself, kind of thing. Orcs. This was one of the only. Well, there was, I think, 4 teams that took Orcs.
Okay.
Orcs are especially into GSC. GSC can just mob up Orcs really well with the shooting and flamers and all that stuff. So it was honestly, it was an easy round for Riley. Tim. So we assumed he had a good matchup into Votan, and we were mistaken. They just had too many more.
Hey, you mentioned this when we were off air as well, that you called this a skill issue as well.
No, Tim is an amazing player. Thank God he doesn't listen to the show.
It seems like you're taking back a lot of the things you said before the show.
No, because I didn't say anything before the show. That's I just start the show. I don't actually
ignores us. That's why he's a puppet, because he's actually like blank face on a Teams meeting.
Yeah. Tim did have a rough game into Leagues of Votan. He did bring back 5 points. I think the important thing to know, you always want to bring points back when you're playing in a team's matchup, and that's really not all that matters. No one wants.
Is there some kind of ritualistic punishment for bringing back a 0?
I think you owe a beer to the team generally.
Wow, shit, that's gonna get expensive, Danny.
A European beer is no joke. Expensive, especially at the venue.
Yeah.
So yeah,
I don't know how you realistically expect your team to be able to afford that. Do you guys do like some
Would you
kind
be
of
like
scheme for monetary like fitness for the team as
Like
well?
favors? Like
yeah. No, did you run like a credit check?
Yeah.
we don't. We do like initially talk to people about like, hey, like this is going to be expensive, so maybe you want to, just make sure. So it is an expensive proposition.
So what you're telling me is Team Canada is classist.
No, no, we're not classes at all. You need to be able to afford to go to the event.
I can't. So I guess
No,
just means I can go.
Scary, and remember, like, so, Riven, Martino Scary, as you probably know him, he played Warmaster, like, pretty much all of Warmaster. So
Mhm.
this is his, like, 8th game of 40K.
See,
So,
dude,
yeah.
Scary is an amazing player who also figured out one really important thing if you want to be really good at Warhammer. Physical fitness is a
Be
surprising
light. Yeah.
benefit.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah, man.
Give me a fucking chair. None of this 12 games in a row.
Well, there's a lot of people like that generally sit down during games, so that's not all the same. But yeah, that was our round 2.
Country 3.
This is the big kahuna. This is the one
Should
we're
we
on
get to
we're on
America?
Joe Street. Yeah. Here we are. Tippity top of the list. Oh man. So same story. We put John Winter Russell down.
Did you guys just not like being around him? And that's why you kept sending him away
Just
first.
trying to get him like away as fast as possible.
We just had the most positive matrix. When you have a guy with a really positive matrix, you want to make sure that you're using them so they can take anything, right? They can take any matchup and do okay into it.
Red pill, blue pill. Yeah,
I'm going to use the term the matrix to tell people things they don't want to hear either.
Yeah.
Like, dude, Danny, I'm sorry, but like next time you're down here, you have to go to the Motel 6 because the matrix says that's the best outcome for this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, you can watch this unfold, and I think we had Scary and Woback, the Eldar player, on, who's a dynamite, unbelievable Eldar
That's a good
player.
game.
So you can watch this on Joe's stream, but I can kind of tell you from the leadership point of view. So we dropped John Winter Russell down. We didn't have a lot. Like Blood Angels was an issue for our team, so John kind of jumped on that grenade. They gave it to us. We took it. We had our next one was Nick Blackburn. We put down his second as well. We took the Chaos Knights. We knew he was good into Chaos Knights, and that was an easy nod. And from then it was just kind of throw down our Lancers into people. So when they dropped their Imperial Knights, and we dropped both our Knights against them.
So mean.
Yeah. So you can have 3 Lancers in Chaos
because
Knights.
aren't they in essentially like the same list, just like a good version and a bad version?
Yeah. One list has -1 damage and stickies everything behind it, and has rerolls against full rerolls against other knights. And the other one is just Canis Rex and 3 Lancers and a small guy. So yeah.
I mean, that'll do it.
Yep. Hate that guy.
Unfortunately, so kind of how this came down. So the first score that came in was poor Francois, who got 2 points for us. Basically just from everything that he said, just completely flubbed on a couple dice rolls, and didn't roll enough 4s, which seems to be the thing with Lancers.
I heard you only do that 50% of the time.
That's right, sometimes more. So then that was our first score. So we had a 2.
Micro reference for you, Danny.
Yeah,
thank you.
We had a 2, and then our next game that came in was Tim's, and he got a 6. So they were sitting on 18 and 14, and we were sitting on 2 and 6. And then no scores came in for another 2 hours after that.
Oh, geez.
So it was a bit sketchy. I knew the matchups that we had looked fine. I did think John Winter Russell was going to eke out a 10 into that matchup. So when I had that trending, I had that as I think a 98. And we lost a couple diff points from there. But good news. Tim got a 6. in that matchup. He should have gotten a 4 based on our new math that we had after he was having struggles into Death Guard. So
based on your new woke math.
yeah. What else? So Riley into Thousand Suns, Gene Stealer Cult are very good into Thousand Suns. They have a pretty devastating drop and kill turn, and got a 16 out of the matchup. Necrons was a bit of a scary one. So this
was
matchup,
it Wraiths or was it?
no, this was Warriors. So this is far worse for our knights, right? So the Warriors, there's like 20 guys, then the character is usually like back in Guam behind a wall, so you can't really precision them out.
Pretty far away from Austria.
Yeah. The only reason Jason was able to get 11 in here, he went first and literally like pushed all his Lancers and Canis Rex onto the objectives and literally body blocked the objectives. So the Necron player had a hard time playing.
I just have to say to that,
yeah,
first turn go turn is the best feeling.
So super happy that he went first. John Betteridge. So they had like a Chaos Cult list. So just a ton of ACDCs, and 2 Predators, and just a ton of men, chaosy pointy stick men,
male Predators.
But they actually, in talking to them, they thought this matchup was really good for the CSM. And John Betteridge just beat it into submission. Turns out Morty just doesn't care about your little men, and he just will walk through them. So yeah,
he's pretty gross.
Oh yeah,
pretty gross.
But even to spoil it for the audio listener, if you've made it this far in, while one team may have lost, they received the perfect score.
They did, yes. They Austria scored a 69.
God damn it!
Wow,
wunderbar.
Yeah, they did really well.
That's pretty unbelievable, honestly.
Yeah,
very powerful.
So to give you some context on the Scary game as well, so if you're watching that game, it was a really well played game by both players. But Scary the whole time was telling me, I'm like 8. I'm getting an 8 in this matchup. And I was like, okay, if you can find more points, because remember, we need an 86 to win. So there wasn't a lot of points between a draw and a win there. So I said, hey, if you could get more, that would be great. But yeah, so he got a 13 into that game. So, and it's basically built off of a final turn push where he just like bum rushed him. It was pretty awesome. So yeah, you should go watch that game. It was great. And then Nick, the big 20 on the team, Nick did a fantastic job. Again, Votan is pretty good at killing Chaos Knights. A little harder to kill Imperial Knights because they feel no pain, but got a 20-0 into their CK player. So
nice,
pretty good.
What was the most surprising thing about an Austrian person that you learned over the round?
the most
This is important, Danny. Shut up.
What does that question even mean?
Like, you learned something about an Austrian person, I'm guessing. If not, you're a terrible human.
Did they explain to you that they invented the croissant?
Oh, shit, really?
They actually do that?
And the baguette.
Oh, no.
Look at that, man.
Wow. Oh.
Going, Dickie.
Yeah.
Yeah, I won't, and you can't make me look at it.
Yeah, I'm not gonna look it up. They were delightful. They were really like holding on. They did not want to lose. It's when a tier 1 team goes down to a tier 2 team, it's always a big deal. So we were able to grasp that victory out of the hands of defeat, to be honest, when 2 of our players always googling it. Great. Go ahead.
They did.
Yeah.
Well,
we got to celebrate the night. We went for dinner. We had drinks, and then we got paired into Poland.
Womp womp.
Oh, Poland
really the initial key to unlocking Europe.
Yes. Also,
a military joke. It's a military joke, Daddy.
Yeah, it is from Risk.
Thank you.
Yeah.
The World War II joke.
Oh, I get it now. Of
Because World War II started when Hitler invaded Poland, pretty much.
course.
Yeah. Anyway,
Um,
not Hitler, Canada.
Wow, John.
Wow. Yeah. So Canada tried to take over Poland, and it did not work out. Okay. So we had,
I've seen this trick before.
yeah, we had a
The
real
double answers. That's what I'm
Yeah.
talking about. Just to be clear.
Well, one of our lancers did phenomenal. The
What about
other
the
What
other
happened to
5?
the other one?
the other did not. Okay, so again, same story. John went to Russell's first. They gave us our Death Guard matchup, and we jumped all over that like a
Hell yeah.
fat kid on a Smartie because John went to Russell has a great game into really anyone, but also Hammer Death Guard. So yeah, so that ended up being a 14-6 for us, which is just hunky dory. So some big swings that gave us the loss, right? So the CSM matchup into RGSC, we got a 3 points into that. That is a rather big oopsie. And it shouldn't have been. It should have been a win. That was a
Skill issue.
no. Riley's an amazing player. I'm not going to say skill issue to anyone.
You know what's fantastic is so far, I pretty much got you to say like half your team are amazing, fantastic people.
They're all great. We picked them for a reason, John.
Yeah.
Yep.
I'm just gonna keep on accusing them of skill issues until you've thanked all of them.
Very good. Yeah. Okay, so I believe this CSM was a veterans list. Quite interestingly, so that's it. Basically has oath. It like you can reroll all hits against stuff,
Mhm.
and it has
Yeah.
some
Good roll.
interesting plays. I'm pretty sure that's what it was. If no, here no, I'm gonna look because I don't trust myself. Yeah, it is. What was that? Okay, perfect. I'm not a dum dum. But it had Vashnor.
Really?
Wait, what?
Yeah.
Okay, going a little Hong Kong with the list.
Yeah, they went a bit crazy. So this is a Veterans Along where you probably don't see it that often. It is very good though. So
Yeah.
it has full rerolls. It has fight first against the targeted thing as well. It basically had Master of Execution, a Lord Discordant, which we saw a ton of Lord Discordants, Chaos Lord with
guy.
War Master's Gift. What is War Master's Gift? Basically, he's got a crit wound on 5s crit, so his big dev wounds
Oof.
end up going harder.
Pretty good, yeah.
And then bikers and kind of all the normal shit that you're used to seeing. It did have obliterators though, which is relatively rare. But yeah, Riley just struggled. Probably more lack of like understanding of the list, what the list did, and just struggled into list. So you got a 3, and that Riley is usually our points getter.
Mhm.
And to get that 3 really killed us. The other one was
Did you let
Francois.
him know that he personally caused the loss?
No, you don't need to do that in a team environment.
He knew it himself.
I think
Maybe-
it helps.
Maybe in the mob rules team world where we're going to tell people that they
Oh,
shit
yeah.
the bed, not so much in a national team.
I'm excited about that part, to be honest.
Also,
The
Francois,
The cruelty part, John. That's the part you're
Yeah.
saying.
Yeah.
100%.
yeah, just being mean prick. Okay, what
Is it the P word?
prick? Oh,
Oh no, mean.
EP.
Anyway, sorry, please continue. Yeah. He lost you the round. You didn't tell me about it.
You
Francois.
lost you the round. Player skill issue. Let's
Wow,
move
no, I love Francois.
on.
She's a great
He's
player.
beaten me so many times on Seth's old fucking stupid fake game show.
Yes. So Francois really struggled into Space Wolves. We didn't think it was going to be this bad, but it really, really was. I don't really know what happened here. I remember one of my assistant coaches kind of talking to Francois, and it was just kind of a positional deployment error, I think. But all in all, these things happen.
Isn't the guy he played really good?
They're all really good.
I mean,
I
yeah,
mean,
they're Poland, right? Like
Yeah.
they're going to be
Like,
really good.
The Poland, and just so like people understand, like Poland is the most winning like team. Like they've won the most
I
events.
think the term is winningest.
Didn't I say that?
The most winning team.
Sure. Thank you for correcting me on
You're
the
welcome.
podcast, John.
Incorrectly.
This was actually a closer game than like a closer match than I thought, Dickie.
Yeah, no, we really punched him in the mouth. I think honestly, if our Riven game so Riven got a 1, which is very unlike
Ribbon yeah.
Riven. If Riven gets any points, we draw. Because they were 2 points above a draw, and we were 2 points. So like there's 2 points in there somewhere within our bad scores. So
well, I see Tim over there. He's not pulling his weight, is what it looks like.
No, you know what? Tim, like I love Tim. Like getting a 10 into Chaos Knights, fucking right, man. Like good for him.
Yeah. If only there was 10 more points to get.
If only there was
John, that's the guy that you beat at LVO last year, right?
Oh shit, really?
No, I don't know.
I don't think so. I played some Chaos Space Marine, dude.
That was Ed.
That was Ed, yeah.
So yeah,
I don't think so, bud. But if it was though, I would not shut the fuck up about it.
Anyway,
I beat the most improved player.
I'm just kidding.
No, Tim did amazing. Honestly, getting a 10 out of that matchup was unbelievable. Nick did great, getting 11. John Winter Russell did great. John Betteridge did great. Jason did great. It was just we just needed 2 points somewhere.
Just Francois really holding the team back.
Just Francois holding us back.
Skill issue is what Dickie was saying.
Yeah, even though he beat me on Seth's show, he obviously did not beat Space Wolves, and
he did not beat Space Wolves that game.
That must be embarrassing.
Imagine losing to furries.
Imagine. Okay, so we had our first loss of the event, so
there was no 69 scores.
No.
L to Poland. Yeah, very sad on that.
Mm-hmm.
Oh man, look at that USA versus Germany game. Classic World War II rematch.
Yeah, that was again. They were on 60 and 86 points.
Did the US start playing round 4 and then take credit?
It was a jump on all the objectives at the end of the game. It was not progressive scoring. It was just end game scoring.
It was just end game scoring, and you like USA didn't have to deploy until turn 5.
Yeah,
where they could redeploy everything.
Oh, it's a World War II joke. I get it now.
Mm-hmm.
I think that was fairly obvious from the start. Like, I know I usually beat things into the ground. The only thing that wasn't clear was, I don't know.
It's okay. When they let all the other countries play for them the first few turns, like, just people, random passerbyers playing the game, they did lend them all of the models to play. So,
turns 1, 2, and 3 are other countries' models. And then they have to pull the army, and if turn 3 and the US just shows up while everything's
it was all of the US's models. Just the other countries were allowed to use them through the Lend-Lease program that Team USA has created a long time ago.
Wow. Jeez. You guys went deep.
The Treaty of Versailles, USA is deep and meaningful.
Long-time ramifications in WTC play that Treaty of Versailles.
Yeah.
Anyway, so let's talk. So we got Canada versus Scotland.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
So this was a draw.
Oh, this result makes me so fucking happy.
3 draws.
Yeah, so this is a draw game, and we were 1 point away from the win. This hurt. This hurt.
Yeah.
Honestly, we paired really poorly here. So do you remember that whole John Winter Russell was going to go down first? Yeah. Well, he didn't this time. And we got outpaired because of it.
And do you think that was the reason why you got outpaired?
Yes, 100%. Because what happened was it was just a trickle down. We just had bad pairings from then on. And the guys did pull out draws and wins. Like John Winter Russell pulled out a win against the Tyranid player. Francois was able to get a win against those dastardly Necrons. Our Death Guard player, who's been like putting up like monster numbers, only were able to get a draw into their Death Guard player. Riley pulled through. We got a 14 for us, and Jason went into Chaos Space Marines, and these were the Chaos Cult version. And he did well into that. So honestly, 1 point away from a win. I'm super proud of the guys. This was a tough round. We were super hot in the venue at this time.
Yeah, you guys were smoking cigarettes and starting fires.
We were starting fires because we wanted to be warmer, apparently.
You wanted everyone to know what Canada is like during the summertime.
Yeah, exactly.
So you started some fires.
Yeah.
And I guess I get the bad parenting because Innes is pretty much
very good at this game.
all in on teams.
Yeah.
And he's not so much just good at the game, but good at the meta game of the pairing parts. If you do make a mistake right away, you're right. You're kind of locked in. Danny, does that kind of make you second guess the team format a little bit? Because I know there's been games where you can look over I lost this in deployment. What do you think of the prospect of having a round where you're I lost this when I pushed these little cards together?
I mean, it's just another part of the game. It's why teams play is so matchup dependent. It's all about who matches up on what person and what kind of what kind of skew list the other person is playing, right? I mean, that's a lot of it. And can you outscale yourself and beat somebody down that you may you have a bad matchup against? Sure, you might, but it's going to be a lot to dig yourself out of that. So I'm glad to see that you let Nick take one for the team, Dickie.
Actually, so we put down Riley first in this matchup, and we should have 100% just put John Winter Russell down first.
All I know of John Winter Russell is he goes first. And that's
that's what we actually at the end of this we basically we said, listen, it's working. What are we doing? Why? But yeah, so
you should buy John Winter Russell a Team Canada shirt that just says "I go first." It's good karma for the first turn as well. But anyway,
we did well. I was super proud of Tim. I was super proud of Jason and John Winter Russell. Francois was able to get a great matchup. Francois was really having a tough time at the event. He was really, I don't know if the dice weren't with him or what, but he was really struggling in a lot of matchups. Where
you guys have any other French Canadians to boost him up, or was he all by himself?
None of you have any gens?
No, so Francois is French, as well as John Winter Russell is a French Canadian.
Oh, okay.
Okay, good. Yeah,
he's not the only one, but also Francois, if he's struggling, he'll be vocal. A lot of I want to commend a lot of all our players this year. One of the big things this year was we wanted to make sure that if we took a loss or had a tough round, that our players were resilient enough not to yell at each other and to push through and to kind of have quarterback brain. You know what quarterback brain is? Forgetting about the play before, basically, and moving on and having a good game. So that was one of the big things that we were focused on, and I think we achieved that this year. Everyone had a really positive attitude. Everyone was really focused on doing the best we could. So
nice.
Took a draw. Should have been a win. I'll get you next time, Innes. I won't, but
physically?
Not you, because you're quitting, right?
Yeah, no, I quit. I'm done.
I think it's stepping down when it's
I don't know if it's quitting. I think it's retiring at this point.
Getting shit canned.
Yeah.
I doubt it. Not with performance like this. I wouldn't be surprised to see some kind of a petition.
Yeah.
To, force me to come back. Great. No,
you have no choice. You're actually.
It'll be a GoFundMe. We'll start a GoFundMe to cover the cost of one Sprite on the flight over.
So Sunday morning. So this is our final day, our last two rounds. So we were against Finland. We've I don't remember the last time we played the Finns.
It was last month when you were at WTC.
Yes, exactly. Thank you.
Before that, though, John.
Oh, okay.
Woo! John's a bit slow on the old take up, eh?
It's okay. Look, John's new thing, and I don't know if you guys have seen this, but what he does is he
we haven't had a show, so no one's seen
things that other people say, without with so basically taking it with no prior context of the conversation, and then making a joke about what the thing is. So here he's taken you saying that you haven't played you don't remember the last time you played Finland. like obviously last is kind of part of the subtext of that.
Yeah.
And John's chosen to ignore that context and make a joke saying, "Oh, it was
man.
last month,"
because it didn't include the qualifier before this event.
Yeah. No, thanks.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Yeah.
because
funny-
that's
funny guy,
obviously
John.
applicable via
guy.
subtext, right?
Do you think the new thing when it's been like the entire time I've known you?
No, I feel like it's a pretty new thing.
Oh,
Maybe, or maybe I don't know. Maybe you're bringing it back. You haven't done it in a while.
I'm evolving.
We're doing.
I'm turning retro.
Yeah.
The Finns were a delight to play. They were. I found that like people from this area, they're very stoic. They don't have many emotions.
Mhm.
It feels like so. It was really very funny. We played the Germans obviously next, and also very similar. Very stoic. Not really a ton of emotion in what they're saying. So it was a nice cultural change for us.
Nihilistic, if you will. Yeah.
Yeah. So we had a great round. We went back to our old ways, which is what do we do, John?
Boy goes first.
John Winter Russell goes first.
John Winter Russell. There we go.
Gets like draw to better points. Yay.
Winter Salt Russell.
We did really well. We only had 2 losses for the round. We had Tim really struggling into the World Leaders. The World Leaders was a really interesting list. It was two 20-man bricks, one with Karn, one with Master of Execution, and the Hellbrute and all the shooting aspects of it. But it was really interesting. Man, he went in like a ton of bricks and just like held on to the board state from there. It was really I did watch a lot of this game. I thought it was really well done. Francois into Death Guard. Again, Francois just was struggling. Had some tough games, but they both were able to give us an 8 and 4 points back, which gave us a healthy 104 to win the round. Nothing super of note. Jason, Imperial Knights into Blood Angels. You would think that Blood Angels are pretty good at killing knights, right?
No. No.
Yeah. The answer was
Maybe.
no. Yeah, you're right, John. It turns out when just the Imperial Knight player just makes all his 4+, nope, they're really bad actually at killing knights. So yeah.
Wait, it's not that Blood Angels are bad. It's just he made a statistically improbable amount of saves.
And actually, I was able to witness one roll.
Oh, really?
He rolled.
As a coach, no, I'm going to stop. Danny's pointed out it's a new thing.
What? I'm not allowed to watch a roll.
I'm going to point out the obvious. Go continue with your story.
Okay. So I saw him. He was able to kill Dante, who was the warlord, thus giving the Imperial Knights a 5/6 feel no pain. I think he rolled 7 or 8 dice, and on 6 of them, it was 5s and 6s. Just obnoxious.
And you too can get those loaded dice from Team Canada's website.
Yeah, man, that was annoying. Anyway, good round. This was at this point we've achieved our best score at the WTC, so we're all very proud. And we basically went into the next round as we nothing can hold us back. We're just putting it all on the line to get the big win here. So if there was an opportunity, so if we were able to beat Germany, we could have, in theory, placed 3rd and been on the podium. Never done by the Canadians. So this was super, super awesome.
We've got the help of the Americans.
So what happened
back in WWE2?
What happened? Well, the Germans happened. The Germans happened. Germans crushed us. They crushed us so bad.
Oh no.
Yeah. So I know there's been a couple stories about this. So when we were in pairings, the Germans became very animated at the end of pairings, like frustrated almost. So they believed we outpaired them. And they told literally all their players to push. To push. So
blitzkrieg, if you will.
If a blitzkrieg, if you would. Yeah. It worked. Yeah, it worked again.
And no other team had tried the tactic of just
no
charging you.
one just decided to push.
It's a revolutionary new Warhammer tactic.
Yeah. They're of course an amazing team. They have Tim Schneider, who is like the godfather of Votan. They have
The Forge Father, or whatever the fuck the 40k version is.
Sure, yeah. They have Arna, who is Imperial Knights, who's an amazing player.
Very good player.
They have Fred Otto, who is unbelievable player. They have Leaf, who is their Eldar player, like just a rock star. So this is in our opinion one of the highest ranked teams that we're going to be facing. Taking nothing away from Poland, but Germany was just on another level. When it came to competition. So we felt we paired well, but the dice were just not in our favor. The skill gap in players and reps, I just felt it in this round.
Do you think that's like a rep issue? Or like do you feel like it's just like, what did you notice them doing that was just, you're like, whoa, that's like another level stuff?
Yeah, I don't know. Like it was definitely like there was some like John Betteridge, who, like I said, was like shooting the lights out in points. Just I don't know. He just there was just some dice flips, and he just pushed so hard into Betteridge's DG that he was only able to get a 7 win. That matchup, if he was to play literally anyone else, he's looking at a 13 plus. So I think it was just a rep skill. I don't know what. It just felt like we were outmatched. Like these guys had like major prep going into us. So yeah.
Nice. Well, not nice, but yeah.
Yeah, but honestly, I was super proud of the teams, and how we did. Like I said, we were 8th place, so we're swinging with the big boys.
Really good,
they say.
Top 8 is great, man.
Anything in the top 10 is something to be super proud of. So, we were able to get 8th place. I think we could honestly. I think hindsight and all that. If we bring, instead of that Sisters, if we bring Eldar, I think we possibly can win the Poland round. I definitely think we can win the Scotland round. So I think a couple changes here or there. I think the team's in a great spot next year. Whoever is going to be leading the team, if I think we've set up a great training system. We set up a great group of people that want to play for the team and that are really talented. I think whoever takes over the team next year is going to be in a great world of this.
Are you worried about Texas taking over the team to become like
it's Texas and FIFA now? I didn't know.
A part of America, if you will.
The which part of America?
Yeah, I don't know. It's a terrible joke. Thank you, man.
Do you think if Canada gets annexed by the United States, do you think that then you guys would be your own team, or do you think that you would just be part of Team USA?
No, we would still be Canada, right?
You'd have to be Team USA.
No,
because there's not a separate Quebecian team,
right? Or BC team, to be honest. Yeah. No, I think we'll still be Canada. Elbows up, baby. Elbows up.
There you go. Okay, I like that.
Yeah.
So yeah,
that's my WTC story.
All right. Here's what I'm shocked though. Seeing this top 12, look at 12. I'm shocked that England is in 12th place right now.
Really far down.
Been beaten by both by Scotland, especially is
that's
fantastic.
That's embarrassing, isn't it?
Yeah, that must be hard to bear.
I will say that England did do a bit of a rebuild the year. There were some characters on their team that I don't think they wanted to have on their team any longer, and
I saw the Vanguard Tactics video where he's like, I didn't want to play on TTS, so they wouldn't let me be on their gang.
Yeah. Well, other than him.
Was Manage part of the team this year?
He was not. No, the only returning member that I could remember was Nassim Fujini.
Oh, okay.
Everyone was pretty new to me, to be honest, from there. But I know that they did a rebuild. And actually, to do a rebuild and still be 12 is actually pretty commendable, to be honest. So
I don't know. I mean, I feel like they have a pretty deep, like, well there of good players.
They should have the most, like, the highest player base per, I would imagine. But yeah,
you would think, but then they are, anyway.
Yeah, so your hometown guys,
the
the US team did very well. They had a pretty dramatic loss to France.
Eventual champions, France.
Yeah, so it has been told to me, and I've seen it myself.
Ooh,
I can honestly tell you that I cannot see France losing this for the next 3 years.
Really?
Yeah. They're set up, dude. They're set up to just bring baller teams, and that's pretty awesome. So that's a great benchmark for any team like Germany, USA, Sweden, Poland, Australia, Canada, Belgium. That is your benchmark. Is France? So
what makes them better?
They've created a really good system. So it's a very like their end of year. While us and I would imagine the US, our end of year is the World WCW, so the World Championships of Warhammer in wherever Atlanta or wherever the hell it's going to be. Honestly, their end of year is WTC, so they take teams as the pinnacle of 40K, and they have a very good sponsorship program, so they actually have money for the players and for food and for like massage therapy and for like paint, like
streaming tables as well, right?
Their armies get like commission painted before like they're like it's the big, like they're taking it as the big leagues. And like I said, they're the benchmark for all other teams to look at. If you want to win this thing, you have to beat them, and you have to basically do what they're doing but better. So and they have a really good system. Yeah, you have to get rub and tugs.
Danny, we're going to get to WTC next year by the masseuse therapists. Hey, can I rub my shoulders down and be like, fuck off?
Yeah. But like France, when you look at them, they played like some of the best teams in the world, and they like walked through them.
I'm just trying to think of like what they do, like whether it's matchups, like do they pair really well? Do
they
have
really so they didn't bring knights, so that was one of the big ones. They didn't bring a knight list. They brought all knight counters. They have really interesting horde designs. So their world eaters had I think 160 berserkers.
Oh, that's
they had the recon list for guards, so just 180 like Kasserkin and like just crazy shit like that, right? So they really embrace that horde kind of mentality, and in teams environment, those armies tend to score points, like they do well. So it's probably a list design / pairings design, but they like I said, they are the benchmark. So people need to, instead of like rewriting the book, they just need to kind of follow and see what the hell they're doing. They have really great list processes, and I know Olivier does a lot of with that. So yeah,
cool.
Everyone else, step up.
Yeah, buddy.
Well, Dickie, thank you so much for regaling us with your adventures in Austria. Toilet situations aside, which is very funny.
Yeah, it was very small.
It sounds like an amazing time, and it's inspirational because Danny, we're hopefully taking off on a small team's journey ourselves soon.
We are
with Nick, who was with us over Tacoma, and a couple of his buddies down in LA. So we're gonna go through some stuff over the next little bit. Have Dickie help us out. We pull some people in. Maybe we'll find a massage therapist. See if they can tell us some good.
Have one,
man.
Good
for the tournament.
Some guy handing baguettes and apples out, and some guy just giving massages.
Okay. Is that all they eat is apples and baguettes?
Our team
needs and cheese, baguette, and apples. I'm sure
our team needs someone who goes around and corrects people on the origins of food.
Fucking Austrian over here.
When you just
yeah.
like, oh, you like?
Did you know the croissant was? Created in Nasser.
Fortune cookies, yeah, those are American.
Those
They're
are
not
American.
even Chinese. And just walks off.
You know, John, I think it's important that we have our own massage therapist at the event that comes with us. That can be part of our team. We need a captain.
Think my wife would just think I got a hooker.
Whatever, man. Look, the team budget is not high, so nothing top shelf.
Yeah. Well, it'll be interesting because
roll down the window. Hey, do you rub shoulders?
How much if you rub shoulders?
I'm sorry, Dickie, you were saying.
You care about getting your hands sweaty. That's my second question that I have to ask them.
I was gonna say it's gonna be interesting when you guys are going through like a matrix and how to equate like, can I win this game? What's my average score? That's like one of the most difficult things to do in Teams environment is understanding what your average score into a game is. One of the hardest things anyway. So,
well, we're going through the process to figure out our roles, like what we want to do, and try and like build around there. I think what I'm looking forward to the most right now is sort of like the list building process.
Yeah.
Where like, and Danny, I know I send you like 8,000 lists, but like knowing that, he has to look at this one because it affects his win rate is something beautiful. And like the collaborative part of the list building, I'm pretty excited about.
The big thing is just identifying the current meta, right? Like I think I was listening to a podcast that Anthony was on, and he was pretty blunt, and he's like, I just like Team USA just didn't catch the meta correct enough.
Well, they're 6 months behind.
Right, yes.
Which means we have the best players in the world. They're playing from 6 months behind.
Yeah. And even at 6 months behind, like not having the right list is always going to get you.
Yeah.
But identifying that meta, like understanding what's good and what you expect to see, and then having a counter pick to that, or having your own kind of like Knights, for instance. Like Knights were everywhere. Most teams brought them. Some teams didn't. Obviously, France didn't, and they had a plan to deal with them. So, yeah.
Nice. Well, guys, I think that's us.
My throat feels like it's us. Yeah,
we've kept Dickie awake.
What does that mean?
We've made him like.
I've been talking too much. I never talk this much.
I know.
Oh,
it's all good. It's all good, baby. You're done now.
Yeah.
We're going to be back in a couple weeks. We're going to be talking about the team's process. We're gonna start planning this shit out. Occasionally, others will jump in, but probably not for a little bit. But until it's sending out one link and resizing a TV that Val deleted the asset for.
No, I found them. I found the TV.
But for this time, for Mob Rules, I've been John.
I've been Danny.
I've been Dickie.
Oh, yeah, it doesn't fit well.
What doesn't fit well? My name?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, cut it. It's good.